How's it going? It's time for another Her Brotherhood shout out, where we like to celebrate women who put their lives on the line every day for people they've never even met. So with the Her Brotherhood shout outs, I like to either focus on someone that's been in the media recently or look back at somebody who's done something really great or notable or has not had anything that's necessarily had attention brought to it, but is just a really kick-ass woman doing a great job in a hard job. So today I wanted to talk about, and I'll leave some links to the video and the news story, but this woman pulled over an individual at a traffic stop. He rolled down his window and then drew a handgun on her and fired straight at her when he could have ended up shooting her in the face and killing her and taking everything away from her and her family. She had the correct body positioning that she had learned during training. They say, fight like you train like you fight. And she had herself in the right body position to where he couldn't get a shot off well enough and get face to her well enough to get a shot off. She immediately stepped back, called in shots fired to get backup, like flawlessly. She was calm, collected, exactly the way that a person needs to be in that situation that only comes with training and practice. She called for backup and then she unloaded on the guy. Basically took off a bunch of rounds of shots back into the vehicle. You could hear him starting it. She didn't know if he was coming at her with more shots, what he was going to do. She had just been shot at. He intended to shoot her in the head, in the face. So she unloaded her gun on him, handled the situation, and that was that. So let's take a look at the actual body cam footage that was taken from the officer's vest. Now it's a little bit graphic, but it's a really informative and educational piece. So take a look.
Look around to make sure. All right, wait right there. Don't move, okay?
No tengo problemas.
Roll it down. Roll down the window. Roll down the window.
Ahí está.
Shots fired, shots fired.
So not only did they find that this individual had the handgun that he tried to shoot and kill the officer with, he also had a loaded rifle in the car that was also probably waiting for something. So she first approached the vehicle on the passenger side, asked him to roll the window down, have his hand seen. She moved her way over to the driver's side and he of course acted confused and lost, and what he was doing is he was prepping a gun underneath and behind his jacket so he could pull that out and shoot her. So who knows what sort of thing he was trying to hide or get away from, but she did everything right that she was supposed to do. The Napa County Sheriff John Robertson told one of the news channels that we are extremely proud of her. She did a great job. Her dad's very proud of her. That's so awesome. Officer Jarecki was sworn in as a deputy just 6 months ago, and her father is actually a sergeant with the department. Her grandfather even served with Napa Police Department, so maybe she was just sworn in 6 months ago, but I guarantee you this girl has been training for this job her whole life, and it came down to it, and it paid off. The sheriff also told news media, when you're in a bad situation and when you're in a gun battle, you want to win. And she did beautifully. She did what she was trained to do. Now, Morales, the suspect that was in the vehicle, he had a criminal history, which included arrests for DUI, assault on an officer, and weapons violations, according to the police reports. So he probably had a lot going on. He knew if he was pulled over and talked to by an officer, he was probably going to be going to jail anyway. So clearly the situation could have gone a lot differently if Officer Jarecki hadn't have been prepared and reacted the way that she did. So Riley, our hat's off to you. Way to be. Keep it up. Keep inspiring others. And we're just so glad that the situation turned out the way it did. You did your job. Things turned out right. And we know you'll always be on your toes. So the shout out goes to you. We're celebrating you today, Riley Jarecki. Thanks for doing what you do. And everybody, keep coming along with me and celebrating the women who put their lives on the line every day with Her Brotherhood. Have a great day.